What's up, mi gente, my peoples? How's everybody doing? Glad to see everybody back here since the last episode. Hope everybody enjoyed the last episode. I know it was a little more serious than usual, but like I said, we're gonna keep it grown and sexy, and talk about shit that really matters now, and at the same time, have a good time and a laugh at it while we're at it. You know what I mean? Uh,
Absolutely.
let's say what's up to Mike. What's up, Mike?
What up, though? Ah,
Going on, brother?
same old man. Same shit, different shape.
Light brown, dark brown, sometimes green. It
Some-
all depends.
it happens. It happens.
Oh shit, man. Speaking of shit, what do you think about the shit this fucking country just got itself into, bro?
Oh man.
Mm.
I don't know, brother. I don't know. Gas prices are up. Groceries are still the same.
I just saw
What's
today that Mr. President um, was giving Iraq another extension to, cease fire. Um, I mean, I don't know what that means. I'm gonna tell you what I feel about it. I feel his plan is kind of like backfiring. So he's kind of like backstepping, taking and he keeps giving these people chances because I don't know, man. I think he's kind of figuring out that he fucked up.
Yeah,
Um, and I'm not gonna say that I blame him, but I do blame his peoples because listen, I'm
very
gonna
good.
keep it real. Um, I wanted the guy to win when he first ran, right? But when he first ran, he was on that ticket where, no more wars, everybody's going to live good, taxes are going to drop, no income tax, no, I don't know if that ever happened, but no taxes on tips and extra gratuity stuff. I don't know if that ever happened, but,
Right.
it was just a whole bunch of promises. And, man, he fucking flipped on almost all of it, man. And yeah, okay. Maybe things are slightly
Better.
better, but
Right.
I was expecting a lot more, Mike. The way he was
Yeah.
talking, nigga, I was expecting to buy a palace by the end of the
Yeah.
year. You know what I mean? Hey,
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little disappointed too, absolutely. I'm trying to trust the process. I know he has a lot to clean up at the end of the day. Um, but do I regret voting for him? Absolutely not, dude. What was the contrary to it, you know? I was sold literally
Kamala,
on, yeah, I mean, come on, dude.
Kamala Mala.
Come on, give me a break, dude. At
Mhm.
the end of the day, I understand that the left and the right is, left wing and right wing are part of the same bird. I get it. There's a second government. I get all that. It's all an illusion. Um, and the Freemasons and the Illuminati, they're going to back who has the control of the population, right? Who's winning the popularity contest these 4 years? He was. The people spoke, whether they were right or wrong, they spoke. It's what the country wanted at the end of the day. If they made a mistake or not, this is the whole part of democracy and freedom, right? It's the freedom to make a choice, whether
Yeah,
it's right or wrong. It's just like life. Sometimes we make choices in life that are right or wrong. We don't know. Nobody's perfect,
I'm
and
still
at the
living
end
with a
of the,
few.
exactly. So at the end of the day, am I disappointed? A little bit. Yeah, I am.
Um,
Definitely. But I'm glad that I have the freedom to make that choice, to be disappointed and not have this TDS syndrome to where, people just hate the guy can cure cancer. Doesn't matter. Fuck him, And that's ridiculous because the second Joe Biden won the last term, I was like, good luck, Joe. Don't fuck us over, and God
and
bless.
and and
Um,
and and pretty
you
much, I
know,
mean, and pretty much, it's like I feel like it's almost like the same thing we were getting with Biden,
yeah,
but with more bark.
one more bark. Yeah, 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 yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. When is the barking gonna stop, and when you actually gonna bite, man? Like,
yeah.
and pull out that chunk for us, because let me tell you something. I was watching something on the news today. Ocean City, New Jersey, Ocean City Township, New Jersey. Shout out Ocean City. They have a house that's close to the water, right? And the beach is eroding, and it would cost more money to try to preserve the location, right? Than it would cost to knock it down. So that's what they're going to do. They're going to knock it down. But my point is, the mayor or the representative of the township that I saw speaking today um, made it a point to point out that the main reason why this was happening was because they didn't have the funds, the allocated funds, government funds, right? State funds to make it happen, right? But meanwhile, we're sending what on an average, right? Let's break it down by day. All right. I'm not even going to do the chunks that they sent. We're going to break it down by day. On an average, they're sending what? What? 1.5, 2 billion to those to the blue people,
Hmm.
to the to the white and blue people.
Yeah.
Why not spend that money here?
Yeah, man.
They
Yeah,
just sent
you're right.
40 bill. They just sent 40. I think it was 20 or
Yeah.
40. They just sent, bro, last week
Of our money. Of our money.
of
Our
our
taxpayer money.
money. Like,
Yeah, man. Yeah.
but I don't know if you noticed this year I've seen more potholes after those all the snow than bro the
I live in
last three
Amboy.
years put together.
I live in Perth
Yo,
Amboy.
where's the money to fix our streets? Where's our
Yeah.
tax money that we pay to fix our streets, to fix the bridges, to fix to update the lights, to fuck dude, there's so much shit
Yeah.
that needs to be done here, but we're sending it out there to pay for what?
Yeah.
They
And
all
it's
have
crazy.
free, they all have free healthcare.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What's
Absolutely.
going on? What
Yeah, man.
am I missing something?
Nah,
Like,
man. So,
do
bro,
we work? Do we have businesses and pay taxes so that that shit goes over there?
yeah, man. That's
We
what are
we
we
both we're
paying
both
for?
family men. We both have
Yeah.
children. We both have
Absolutely.
family that have children, right? I
Hmm.
have a grandchild.
Yeah.
Love you, Addie. God bless you. Um, what's gonna happen to them?
Hmm.
What the fuck are we gonna leave to them?
Yeah. What
AI?
are we?
AI
Hmm.
that's gonna steal everybody's jobs? At
Yeah, man.
first, yeah, you know what? They're gonna coexist. Yeah, AI
Yeah.
is gonna coexist with us, but there's gonna be a time where AI is gonna say,
Yep.
my turn.
Already.
It's gonna be
Already.
my turn.
What did Elon Musk say? They're already moving so fast that you need a strobe light to see them. Like, come on, dude. Already, dude. Are you kidding me?
Man,
And if
I've
you
seen
want to get into the whole conspiracy of the alien technology that we possess, right?
listen,
Why haven't they been able to make any advancements on it? Because it's the technology is too far advanced for what we are right now. So they put it on the shelf and they wait till technology catches up, right?
listen,
So now we're at the point where it's catching up, right? And you're seeing all these things. You're seeing
okay?
AI, you're seeing us becoming one with technology. Eventually, if you so like I was saying before, like the technology catching up, right? We're at the point where you can see it resurfacing, right? Because they put the technology away to reverse engineer everything. And I might sound like a kook talking about this. Come on, people. We all know that they've been in possession of alien technology for decades. And the whole thing about keeping it under wraps is because they don't want to give us the technology. They know it's free energy. We all know about fossil fuels, $700 trillion per year. You
Well, you
don't think that
remember
they're going to try to
Tesla.
protect that? Exactly. Nikola Tesla. Oh,
Nikola Tesla.
he had free energy in the late 1800s. He
And
sent
not
the
only was
first
it
wireless
free,
signal, you know?
wireless.
Hmm.
Crazy, right?
Fucking
Back then.
180 years ago.
Back then.
100 and what, 50 years ago, he
Yeah.
had it,
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Man.
they don't, it's all about
Listen,
control, man. That,
I was watching a video the other day and shout out to listen, I know they're I don't want to call them our enemies because I don't think they're our enemies. They're our competitors. Let's just say that,
Mhm.
right? The Japanese and Chinese, dude, I was watching videos with the robotics that they have.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Holy shit. Dude, I saw people skateboarding, robots. I'm calling them people, right?
Yeah, robots.
And look what I just said. And I caught myself. There's going to be a time where they're going to be considered almost like people, all right? So
Hmm.
anyway, these robots are karate, boxing. There were some of them that were even playing sports.
Yeah, man.
I even saw a robot doing the moonwalk.
Average
I can't
sports
even.
tournament at what is billed as the first ever World Humanoid Robot Games. The athletes come in all shapes, sizes, and structure to compete in events ranging from running to kickboxing to soccer. For 3 days, human handlers from 16 countries are putting machines through the motions to show the potential of embodied AI as well as its limitations. It isn't about winning or losing, but it's a way to trial the robots in agility, endurance, and battery life.
Do you think humans are ready to have robots so involved in their daily lives?
I think so. As a matter of fact, our company already works with restaurants and we already have robots providing service to customers and they are welcomed really well. So I think perhaps not everyone, but I think we are ready as a society to incorporate robots into the environment.
I can't even do that shit.
Bro, crazy.
So true. Yeah, man.
And then Elon Musk is developing that chip to put in your head.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah,
you
Neuralink.
bro, now we're looking at cyborg technology.
Yeah.
Now,
Becoming one with technology. Becoming symbiont with technology. It's like Black Mirror. Like the show Black Mirror. You ever seen Black Mirror on Netflix?
Hey, great show.
Okay,
I need to catch up on it.
So you got to look at shows like that. They're developed by consultants that are scientists, right? You ever see Minority Report with Tom Cruise? So that movie was developed by consultants. What is the traffic in the future going to look like? It's magnetic. It's magnetic. It's on a platform.
And that's what's happening now.
Pulled over. It's what's happening now, right?
Especially with the surveillance.
Like
the surveillance part of that.
Dude.
The surveillance part of that is already taking place.
Mm-hmm. So you look at that, and it's like, at the end of the day, when you see shows like Black Mirror, they're consulting with scientists who can tell you this is what the future looks like. We become one with technology. We're going like this when we're using the internet because it's coming out of our eyes. We're going like this when we're on the phone, in the future. That's what's going to happen, dude. It's only going to go forward. Look what we've accomplished since the beginning of the century, dude. We were in the dark ages for how long? And then out of nowhere, within the span of 100 years, we developed what we developed without help.
Yeah, we touched on it last week.
Impossible.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
You're absolutely right, man. You're absolutely right,
it's
bro.
impossible. What other logical explanation is there?
My thing is, I think I froze here. Hold on.
I can still hear you, Ken. You froze, your screen froze, but I can still hear you.
Okay. I don't know if it has to catch up or what it's got to do, but hold on.
Don't make it do what it do, baby.
Yeah, so those robots, dude, really, really high-tech stuff and mobility is off the hook. And I read years ago that Jeff Bezos is his name, the dude from Amazon.
Yep.
He was working on an idea to develop a hand that could articulate like a human hand. And made it happen, right? They're making it happen. So I was thinking once that is like full 100, a lot of people that work for Amazon and those type of companies are going to lose their jobs.
Yeah.
Because why pay people that always need a break, want to go on vacation, even though they deserve it, right? Because they're working. But they don't look at it like that. They look at it like we're saving money. We're saving the company millions and billions of dollars. Like, why pay these people when we could have robots work all day, not have to take a break, not have to eat lunch, not have to take vacation, sick time, nothing.
No mental days, none of that shit.
Nothing. And
Especially
that's
with
that's what's going to
the
be.
new generation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with the new generation, right?
Yeah.
With this new generation that calling out for nothing. I got pink eye. I gotta call out. I got a stomach problem. I gotta call out. Like, it's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody has work ethic anymore. So they're gonna take over easily. That's how I look at it.
Unfortunately, maybe that's why it's changing, That's why everybody's becoming an influencer or some type of online coach or life coach or whatever it is, like careers are changing. Now it's no longer manufacturing is no longer going to be something that just humans are going to do. Manufacturing is going to be something that robots are going to be able to, and are doing
They're gonna
now.
have to.
Look at the
They're gonna
assembly
have
lines
to.
now and car and assembly lines and car manufacturers. Those robots 24/7, pockety, pockety, pockety. And I used to
Well, think
work for
about
Ford.
it. Yeah,
I
think
worked
about
for
it. See,
Ford.
Yeah, it's short attention span, right? What works today? Everybody's flipping through shorts, right? And we
Yeah.
don't have an attention span anymore, dude. It's like nobody's focused, nobody can do shit anymore. So AI is taking over, and of course it is, bro. They're gonna do all the jobs that people can't concentrate on that are gonna fuck up. You know, they're
Yeah.
gonna fuck these jobs up because they can't concentrate. Everybody's quick. Everybody wants to make the quick money. Even with music nowadays, it's all quick. Nobody puts the work in. Nobody's playing instruments anymore. Literally nothing. Even producers. At one point, producers, even in hip hop, were playing instruments. They played piano, etc. Now they're not playing shit. There's just how fast can I make a hit? And they're making millions of dollars. It's crazy.
No,
So
you're
sad,
right,
man.
man. You're right. And it's just sad because unless this generation that's coming up becomes super successful, either being influencers or some type of person in that aspect of work, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be tough for other people, man. It's going to be like the movies, bro. It's going to be like there's going to be levels to this shit, right? The people that make shit money are going to be in the bottom part of the earth, right? Then the people that make the most money are going to be on the top, upper echelons, right? They're going to be up there,
Hmm.
and everything that they don't want and they don't need is going to be trickled down to us. So we're pretty much going to get the shitty end of the stick all the time, right?
Yeah,
Well,
man.
not us, because
Yeah.
we'll most likely be dead by the time all that shit happens. But our
Our
kids, our
kids.
kids,
Yeah.
kids, their kids, kids. The future generation is going to definitely see Minority Report,
Oh
and it's
yeah,
sad, bro.
100%. Yeah, man. It is. It is, man.
My son
But
is looking at college. My son is looking at colleges now, and I told him, listen, whatever it is that you're going to do, make sure it's something that's not going to last you 10 years before AI takes it. Just
yeah,
concentrate on
don't waste
something
your
that's going
time.
to last and then and make it happen. Because
Yeah.
education is expensive for you to freaking just get a career that's going to last you 10 years and all of a sudden a machine, a robot, or a computer just took your job.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's all the
And it's
way.
like overseas, like I look at people, like obviously I have connections with, my roots, my parents are from Italy, and I go over there every year and I see, kids in universities for like 10 years and they get a master's and they become mailmen. They work in a post office. It's like you went to school for fucking 10 years and you're a mailman, like it doesn't make any sense, at the end of the day. It's fucked up, man.
Unless
Just to
something
be crazy.
happens where people wake up and say, "Yo, let's slow this. Wait, let's slow this AI down a little bit," because right now it's moving kind of fast, and we don't want to screw ourselves because that's what's gonna happen, man. And I hate to say it, bro, because I hate to be that negative Nelly. But as
Hmm.
good as AI is and as good as technology is, the downside of this AI is that it's almost like a brain, right?
Yeah.
It's constantly learning. And that scares me because if it's constantly learning, who's to say that eventually it's not going to develop feelings and start feeling angry because they're being told what to do, or they're more like a
Terminator.
server instead of something that's helping you or assisting you. And I've always said it, man. And I'm one like, conspiracy theorist or not, I've always said, and I've read books like that I, Robot book and books on that. There's gonna be Rise of the Machine, man. That whole
Yeah,
Terminator
James
shit.
Cameron.
Yeah, that
James
whole
Cameron,
Terminator
bro.
shit,
Yeah.
man, is I
It's
believe
all
it.
logical. Yeah,
So
you take a concept, and what are the results of that concept? AI, here's the results. Eventually it's
yeah,
gonna take over, right?
hey, it's gonna, it's all fun and laughs and giggles with Chat GPT and all that right now. But what's gonna happen when Chat GPT turns into Chat gonna come get me? You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
bound to
man.
happen. It's bound to
Yeah, man.
happen. It's crazy future. Just gotta be safe nowadays.
Yeah, man. God help us.
Yeah, God help us. And we hope that we get out of this war soon because breaking news was before we started this episode tonight was that Trump signed off on a bill to get these TSA agents paid. They need to get paid so these lines could keep moving and people could get home because this not getting paid bullshit. I wouldn't go to work if I wouldn't get paid.
Me
Um,
neither.
you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to the TSA agents standing your ground. Like, listen, it's not your fault. These
Yeah.
people that are making the decisions for you are making bank.
Yeah, man.
So
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
shout out to y'all and
Good
God
point.
bless y'all. And listen, if Trump really did that, I hope y'all get your money quick because y'all deserve it. And we
Absolutely.
deserve it because we need to get home
Yeah.
and we need you people to be happy so that luggages could pass faster and you guys do your job a lot better. So shout
Yeah.
out.
And let me finish with something. When you go to a lion exhibit, don't jump in the enclosure. Don't jump in the enclosure of the lion exhibit because the lions will tear you apart. All right. So stop meddling in professional federal investigations and you
Right.
won't die. Okay. Don't jump into a lion exhibit and the lions won't eat you. Okay. It takes a lion to do that job. Okay.
Yeah.
Bottom line. That's
Bottom
it.
line. Bottom line. Everybody's like, yeah, I could do that. No.
Yeah,
You,
no.
you, you
Oh,
take
they
you
did
listen,
this. They shot. Yeah.
you take psychological tests and shit before you get that job. So, not
Yeah,
everybody can do it.
absolutely.
Not everybody can
It
do
don't
it.
take a pussy. I don't want no pussy protecting me. I want a lion protecting me, okay? In the jungle, surrounded by animals, it takes a lion to do that. Don't
That's
jump
it.
in the enclosure. Don't jump in the exhibit because the
Yeah,
lions are gonna tear you to pieces. And then say, "Oh, you were murdered."
yeah,
Mind your fucking business, okay? You can't
exactly.
change anything and stay out of trouble. Just
Yeah,
like your
because
parents
lions,
told you.
lions son carnicero, and they don't care if you're
Absolutely.
human, and they don't care if you're an animal. They're gonna eat you.
Yeah, it takes a killer to track a killer. Remember that. So they're looking for killers and pedophiles. They're gonna need to act and think like a killer and a pedophile. So if you interrupt those investigations, you're gonna get eaten by the lion. Don't blame the lion, blame yourself
All
for
right.
jumping into the enclosure and preaching the gospel of liberalism. It's
Meanwhile,
stupid. Stop it.
meanwhile, you're doing mad dirt.
You ain't changing shit.
You ain't changing shit.
You're dying and you're pushing forward the fucking ideology. That's all you're doing, and you're
Yeah.
creating more of a fucking, a division between the American people. That's all you're doing, and that's
Yeah.
all it is. It's
And
division.
speaking of that, hopefully they shut that shit down with this the Epstein files.
Yeah,
We need to come to a conclusion with that bullshit, and
yeah,
we
man.
need to fucking lock everybody up that was involved.
Yeah,
Bottom
it
line,
all
plain
need.
and simple,
Yeah,
because if it was you, if it was me, or anybody in the tax bracket that we're in, or even a little higher, because we're not millionaires, right?
no.
We would have been locked the fuck up. So let's get
Well,
this Jeffrey
yeah.
Epstein bullshit resolved because enough is enough. Ja, that's
Let's
another
cut.
thing. That's another thing that we're
Yeah,
spending a lot of money on. That fucking trial or whatever it is that they're doing. That's tax dollars there too. Come
yeah,
on.
man.
End it. Shut it down. Bondi, you said you had the shit on your desk. Make it happen. Pat
Put
Patel,
out. Yeah,
Cash Patel, stop talking shit, brother. Make it happen.
no,
You on your podcast talking mad shit that you were gonna shut it
they
down once you
won't.
found out the names. Nothing
They
happened.
won't.
Let's
They're
go.
not. You know why? You know why? Because it was put into place for the specific reason. That's why it was put into place. That's why these people were compromised. You can't break it. They're all involved. They're all compromised.
And I
Everybody, left, right, everybody.
and
Everybody's
when
committing fraud. Everybody is.
and when Big Man found out his name was on it, he shut that shit down.
Absolutely. I
Plain and
agree
simple. I'm gonna
100%.
keep it
I
100.
agree.
When Big
Yeah,
Man
man.
said, "Oh shit,
Yeah,
my name
man.
is in there more than 10 times." Yeah,
Well,
we
you better
can't have
figure that
that.
out.
Is that
We
my
can't have
picture?
that.
Is that my pic?
Whether
Oh shit, I
whether
didn't know
he's
I took that
guilty or
picture.
not, whether he's guilty or not, where there's smoke, there's fire. Get rid
Listen,
of it.
he
Get
was
rid of
there.
it. You
He
know?
was there whether he
Yeah,
was
no,
guilty and he participated. He was there and he was aware. If you were
people.
there, you were aware.
Yeah.
That should be a
Why?
t-shirt. If you were
Why
there,
though?
you were aware because you
But
didn't,
why, Kenny?
unless you're a
Why?
fucking
Because they're
retard or stupid, you knew what the fuck was happening if you were on Epstein's Island
everybody's
partying,
doing it. Mom,
partying
everybody's
with
doing it.
billionaires.
Yeah, everybody's doing it. All the billionaires are doing it. I don't feel wrong. They're doing what they're doing. It's all normal to me because it's a
No,
part of the elite system, right? So it's all good, baby. It's all everybody's doing it.
listen.
And now
Um,
the vampire ball is coming to an end. It's coming to
Thanks again, mi gente, for joining us tonight. Appreciate you like always. Another episode coming fresh. Hopefully, we're gonna keep pumping them out like this. And as current events keep happening, we're gonna keep tapping in on them and bringing them live to you and see if we can make sense of all this nonsense. Have a great night, everybody. On behalf of me, myself, Ken Dog, Mike, God bless and stay safe.
God bless everybody.
We'll be right back.